he stole some garlic in the kitchen to protect himself, because garlic is said that the ghost scared of garlic. So he stole some. And when we go to the fields, green fields, and just a small room, and no one is there, we went there with the bottle. We set it in the middle of the road. But some of the people, including me, was so scary that we couldn't stay near the cup, and we had to stay very far some distance from the cup, while everybody else surround the cup. We standing there, and there was a flashlight in the far. There was a shadow there. We were so scared. Oh my God, it was a shadow there. And we tried to call that person. We thought it was a person, and we tried to call, but no one answered, and just a shadow of a person sitting there. And we were so scared because just someone, 2 or 3 people standing there in silence. So, but after that, it was really a person. It was really a person when a motorbike goes there, and the light from the motorbike, so we can see from the light that it was a person. So it was very scary. But after that ghost story, we have to run, right? We have to run so far away from the cup. We run, and run to the small village. And you know what? The ghosts didn't chase us, but the dogs, they chased us because we ran so fast and screaming. So maybe the dogs thought we were thieves or something. So they chased us, and we were not scared of the ghosts, but of the dogs. After that, at midnight, we spent time watching horror movies and playing cards. And I think it was really interesting that I want to share this story to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, very fine, very fine. But when you want to say about the moment of frightened, right?
Yes.
So you can show a little bit frightened. So it's a good thing. When you make a story, you have to have some accentual moment, right? Everywhere. So in the literature, same. Yes?
Okay, we can continue.
Yeah. Please, tell your story.
Well, my body was lots of experiment, and I think I should share one with you today. It was a trip to Japan in 2006. It was in April, the beginning of April. So it's me and some of my friends, were in the pubs, and we got the agreement from parents. We are allowed to go for a trip to Japan for Hanami watching. Hanami watching means the watching of the cherry blossoms. It was very great and wonderful. You know, Japan is famous for kimono, for sushis, and also for cherry blossoms. It was pink and also white, and it's always bloom in spring. It's usually about the time of March and April. Then we went to Kyoto. We arrived there in Sunday, and we was so tired, and we immediately ran very fast to the hotel and tried to get sleep soon, because the time is very different from Vietnam and Japan. The next day is Monday. We are not going to for watching cherry right away, but we go to a school. as we were students, there was summer trip, but we still had to go to school. We went there for school only in the morning, and in the afternoon, everybody packed something for a picnic. We went to the beautiful garden near there. It was a garden in a big park. I don't really remember the name of the garden because the name was too long, and I cannot read Japanese at all. So I just remember the park name. It was named the Smooth Rain in May. It was quite weird for it. And all the friends and I, we take the camera, we take books, we take some food, and also even some umbrella for maybe we are afraid that it will be heavy that day. Then we go into the center and choose a very big tree, cherry blossom tree. So we look up, and we try to look up at the top of the tree, but it was not top because the tree was too big, and we were standing there in silence for nearly 5 minutes, and nobody said a word. And immediately, a friend of mine shouted, "Look, it was a bird!" And everyone was very frightened. They what, a bird? A bird? Is that a bird? And then, it seems like it was just a funny joke. Everybody stopped and we just laughed. After that, I was sent to buy some drinks and went to a store very near there. I just walked straight ahead, and then I turned back. There was no friend of mine there. I was afraid I was lost, and to be lost in the big garden is very frightening to me. And I tried to ask somebody else, "Do you see my friend there? It was a girl, a very young girl. She was only 15. Do you see her? Do you see her? Do you see my friend, a boy who was just tall like this? He wears this skirt, he wears his shoes, he wears this blah blah blah." I tried to ask. "No, we don't see them." I was very afraid. I just ran around, a very big run. I asked everyone else, just said, "No, I don't see them." I don't see anyone just like you said here. And even I don't see you. Who are you? Where are you from? I was very afraid, and then when I turned back to the tree, I tried to look up. It was a tree. It was a tree with no top because it was too big. I tried. I stayed there for 5 minutes. I screamed in my head, "Oh my God, I get lost already. I have to find a way back." I even tried to take my cell phone out, but suddenly I remember I forgot it, and I didn't have friends back. So I was like crying. I did crying really out loud. And then everybody was jumping out, and they said, "Look at you. Look at you. Where are you from? We don't know you. Where are you from? Why are you crying under the tree?" I was very afraid. What are they talking about? And then everybody was staring at me. Staring at us. "Where are you from? We don't know you. Where are you from? What are you doing here? Are you a ghost? We don't see you." I was really afraid to. I'm thinking whether I'm dreaming or not, because it doesn't look like reality, because there were a lot of people, and how they can act very weird way. And I started panicking, and then immediately my friends jumped out and they said to me, "Happy birthday to you!" It was amazing, and it was really frightening to me. And everyone around there, it was in the plane of my friends. They asked to be like a person who doesn't know me at all, and then jumped out and they bring the cake, bring everything. And I thought I was very happy. We are very happy too, because I'm happy to have a good friend. They planned for me for my birthday. Even they said that this isn't your birthday yet. Your birthday is 1st of June, but this is 1st of April. And I think it should suit to you right now. And suddenly, it started to rain. I thought like I was having a birthday party in the garden watching cherry falling down, because at that time the cherry blossom started to fall down the tree. It was amazing, but it rained very heavily, and then we started to pick up, and then we went back to the hotel. And even when I get back to the hotel, I was happy, yes, but I still like in the person who knows her. My face has no emotion. It's an dream. I'm still thinking it. And then my friends started saying, hey, we are dreaming. And then we go back to the hotel and we have a real party there, not a party at the garden, the cherry blossom. The party was really successful. We dancing, we moving, and then we played a lot of games and over all night. So it was the first day in Japan. You know, I used to think like if we were in a totally new country, we try to go somewhere else with friends, we have good memories. But in the first day, I had both a frightened memory and also a very happy one. I was frightened because it wasn't planned that I feel like I get lost and nobody know me. But then I was happy because just like the dream was just a plan. My friend, he made for me to make me happy.
Okay, time over. Okay, let's do extreme. Two extreme. Christy tell a story just for the general, without any event. But she tried to make the events too long, too long and too detailed. Okay, when you say a very detailed story, you say only one detail, because you want to say something very detailed in this. But if you want to say something about your trip in Japan, you have to say the story about the trip. And then there's one event that make you remember, and you talk about this event shortly. Not very, very long and very detailed. Yeah? So remember that always this detail make the people remember the story. When the detail is too long, they cannot remember. Right? And when you remember the event very interesting, you have to impress them. You have to show, oh, very interesting. Oh, there's the birds there, and something like that.
Yes.
Yeah? So you show. So yeah. Body language important because this impression is really impression. Yeah. Okay. Some people want to cheat you with the word. Yeah. Oh, there's a word there. Yeah. Right. So you can show something. You can have the whole impression. Right. Express. Okay. Next. So remember that the time for story is limited. So don't make it too long.
You mean that whole story?
Even the whole, because when you present everywhere, when you present, you have the limited time. So you have to control your time. So that's why any presentation, you have to control just your time. So when you control your time, you have to control your story. And where you make the accent for this, where you make the most important point, and you make it in about maybe a quarter of time for this, not long. Okay?